Hello, everybody, and welcome back to FTB Skies Let's Play. We are taking a small break from our magic quest lines. We did Elemental Craft, Ars Nouveau, and Botania, all within the last handful of episodes. So I'm going to move back over to the tech side of things, and we are going to go a little bit farther and try to finish up the mechanism quest line. So to do that, I've got everything ready right here, but to just look over the quest book super quick, we're working towards polonium pellets, which is then going to get me antimatter, where I can then make a mecha suit. Very cool. A fusion reactor controller, so I think this is a bigger fusion reactor than what I've already got, but we'll take a look at that when we get down this branch. There's a few smaller machines over here that I need to make that I don't think I'm really going to need to use, but I just want to make them to go ahead and wrap up the quest line. But before we start dealing with nuclear waste and radiation and all of that kind of stuff, I think it's time to swap out my jet suit for a hazmat suit. So to do that, we're going to just very easily, I say very easily, I need some orange dye. If I can find it in this huge list of things. There it is. Alright, so we then also need some red dye. And I will just make a whole bunch. And then we will do a few of those, because I think it's only one per piece. So a hazmat suit, hazmat gown, mask, pants, and boots actually need black dye, which I can get from just one of these guys that I got in the last few episodes. And that gets us our hazmat suit. Perfect, which has no rewards. And then I also need to make a Geiger counter and a dosimeter. Don't know. I can pronounce these just as well as I can pronounce Botania stuff. So a basic controller. Basic control circuit. Shouldn't be too hard to make. And then I've already got all of my lead. And then a dosimeter. Once again, no rewards. So that finishes this little bit right here. Then I have a solar neutron reactor. Do I? No, I must have made one at some point and just kind of forgotten about it. Cool, so that gets us a little bit closer to what we need. I am going to go ahead and make this chemical injection chamber, the biogenerator, and this gas burning generator, just so I can say that I'm done with that little bit. Ooh, if I can. What are those? Osmium. So I need 4 osmium. So that's osmium dust. So I think I can take osmium dust and smelt it. Yeah. So that gets us some osmium. Then I just need steel casing. Times 4, I think it was. Well, times 2. I'll probably need it for the other guys anyway. Then 2 infused alloy. 6 infused alloy. Well, 7 infused alloy. Let's just make 10 of those. And then we need some more osmium dust. Which I can make in a crusher. So I'm just going to grab some of these that I just made up, which is fine. And then we will come over here to our crusher. Purifying factories, smelting, combining, crushing. And that'll get us some osmium dust back. And iron dust, which I'm assuming is just the same thing. So I'll take a few of these. Oh, here, I can just craft iron dust right there. And then that gets us this little guy. And then that gets us this. A chemical injection chamber is going to take reinforced ally and elite control circuits and a purification chamber, which is going to take... Okay, so this is going to take a little bit of stuff. I need one more infused alloy, it looks like. Because I've got that one, so I'm just going to go ahead and once again make about 10 of those, because I'll probably need them for my other stuff. Purification chamber is going to take an enrichment chamber, which is going to take some more basic control circuits. So we might as well craft a handful of those. It's going to take some advanced control circuits. And then some elite. So I might need to actually make a few more of these. We're missing osmium again. So what I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to take this osmium, and I'm going to come over here to my purifier. I'm going to put osmium as something that it's going to pull out, so that should just start processing all of the osmium that I've got. What is this? Osmium compressor. Oh. And then, where was I? So chemical injection chamber, purification chamber. So I needed some more basic controllers, basic control circuits. Alright, so that gets me an enrichment chamber. I need 2 more infused alloy. Something just started playing music. Probably a monster in there. And then reinforced alloy. I'm sitting on 256 atomic alloy because I am still slowly working towards the empowered stuff while I can. Cool, so that got me a chemical injection chamber. The last one is a biogenerator, which just is going to take 2 more infused alloy. And there's that guy, which gets us some biofuel. Cool. So I also need to make a thermal evaporation chamber, which is going to take some of that stuff, which takes steel. So what can we do with steel? Let's just make a stack of steel. So the crafting recipe makes 4, but I need 5 to make this. So that gets us that, which gets us a few more things of this. Because this, I think, is used to make something like brine or something like that. I don't know 100% that I need it. But we have our solar neutron activator already. So that's done. These are done. All of those are done. Perfect. These are done. All right. So fluorite dust is something I need. Polonium, liquid polonium, a pressurized reaction chamber, some lasers, a laser amplifier, the fusion reaction controller, and the polonium pellets. So to get the polonium pellets, I need water and liquid polonium in a pressurized reaction chamber. So I'm going to make a pressurized reaction chamber. Do I already have that as a crafting recipe? I do, but I need a dynamic tank, which doesn't look like something I can craft. It's probably something that way back, if y'all remember, I accidentally deleted a lot of my crafting recipes. But it shouldn't be too hard to just throw back into a crafter. And then pressurized. Oh, I already have some made. So we'll just stick with that. But this already has stuff in it. That's why. Okay, that's why they're not stacking in a weird way. Because these have oxygen and liquid ethylene. Okay, I vaguely remember doing these. So, but I'm going to just take a dropper. And we will just get rid of this for now. So I'm going to work on all of this up there, obviously. So we should probably just go ahead and go up here because I have all of my stuff up here that I need. Do I have this on yet? No, I do not. Cool. So the best way to do it would probably be to like take this nuclear waste and funnel it this way. Probably to another one of these tiny like island offshoots. It's a long distance, but we should be okay. I didn't know that there was still stuff up here. Maybe in this spot right here. I know that it needs to be able to see the sun because it is solar. It is a solar neutron activator. So maybe along this little wall right here. So let me clear some of this out and we'll be right back. Okay, I have this little bit of area cleared out right here. It's probably not going to look fantastic, and I could probably be doing this in a little bit better of a location, but I think we'll be okay right here. So, do I have any spruce? I do. Just so I can like fill that back in and make it look nice. Okay. So what do we need? We need a solar neutron activator. Perfect. That needs to feed into a pressurized reaction chamber. And I need to feed my nuclear waste into this. So, does it have to be from any specific side? Probably not. Okay. So let me just clear the sidedness on this. Anything but the top, it looks like. So let me go ahead and grab some like pipes and stuff, universal cable, pressurized tube, I think is what is used for gases. And the way that I'm going to do it is I'm going to come out from here. And I'm just going to run it along that way. So I do actually need this guy for right now. I probably don't need to put the suit on. I just wanted to. Alright, so let me fill this guy up super quick. Alright, now that our hover mode is activated, I'm just going to run this pipe out here. We'll probably come in from the bottom of this just so it looks nice. There we go, just like that. And that should start filling up with some nuclear waste. And we should have nuclear waste in here. Perfect. The next thing that needs to get is, I believe, water. No. Nuclear waste, and that turns into polonium. So it should just start doing it, I think, once the sun comes out. It should just go ahead and start making, because it doesn't need any kind of catalyst or anything. And then that's going to feed into the pressurized reaction chamber, which I will go ahead... Yeah, see, there it goes. That will feed into the pressurized reaction chamber. So you are going to output to the left. And you are going to input from the right. Gases. Okay. So gases needs to output to the left, and your gases needs to input from the right. Cool. All right, and that just also needs water, so I can bring a sink, and I should be able to just place that back here, and we will say your liquid input will come from the back. I may need to run a pipe between that because I don't think this has the ability to auto output. But if I just grab a basic pipe and then a configurator, and I set you to pull, you should be getting water, and I think you just need power as well. And you need some upgrades. So let me grab some mechanism upgrades. What upgrades can you take? Speed, energy, and a muffle. So speed. I need to teach you how to make osmium dust. But I should have a crusher up here. Crushing factory, the only problem is that it's going to actually output some stuff, so I just need to grab it before it can go anywhere. Okay. So osmium dust. Good to go. So speed, energy, and muffle. And then, do I want to just run power from over there, or do I want to just go ahead and put another flux point over here? I'll probably just do that. So that way I'm not having to run cable super far. Let me put that here, and I will connect you to the full power network. So you should have power now. Let me go ahead and grab my upgrades. Oh, you already have them in you. Of course you do, because I had made them previously. Okay. So now you need fluorite dust coming in. So we might just run you from the top. And this I will run actual cable for. And an exporter on the top of you. And then we will run cable all the way across. We'll tidy it up in a minute. Alright, that's connected. And I just need to tell you to export fluorite dust. And let's grab some speed and stack upgrades. Do I even have enough fluorite dust to do this? I should. Do you know how to make? You know how to make fluorite dust. So let me grab a crafting card. And then input items from the top. There we go. That should be it. Water plus polonium plus fluorite dust equals polonium pellet. Ignored redstone. There we go. And then I just need to get rid of this spent nuclear waste somehow, but I don't know how to do that. How do I get rid of spent nuclear waste? Alright. It looks like I might need to just make some more waste buckets. So we'll start with like 10. And we'll just drop those down here. Probably just on this little ledge right here. Alright, this looks like it's going smooth. This is good. So once this runs out of nuclear waste, then I can try to empty out that other stuff and just reconnect it where it needs to. So this looks like what I need it to be. And yay, we get one more waste bucket. Okay, I think that's all of them are now set to normal, so they should all be taking in nuclear waste. And then eventually it will just filter its way out. So I could probably come over here. I'm not going to do it on camera, but I could probably come down here and switch all of those to output. And it'll do the same thing. Like it'll pull from those and put it in here. And this is just going to run. So I just need a way to extract these guys. So I'm going to actually come down here real quick. And grab one of these, because this looks like it's going to fill up super quick. And I don't want it to clog my system. So I'm going to come down here. I'm going to set you down. Gonna get this. We're gonna lock it to polonium pellets. Then we're gonna link it to our control drawer back there. And then we will come back up to our generators. And then I just need to extract this. So I need an importer. We will go ahead and put a speed and stack upgrade in U. And then some cable. But I need to make sure that you are set to item output on the left. How do you spell this? P-O-L-O. And then there we go. Polonium pellets. Good to go. Fantastic. And we should be just all set on a fluorite dust. Like, the moment it goes away, it'll just craft some more. And I've got my fluorite combs here. We're good on that. Which, the fact that those combs are backing up means I need to go check my bees. But that's a different thing altogether. So just as long as it's daytime, we'll have these going. So fantastic. Next is going to be a fusion reactor and some lasers. So we will look into how that is done. I will get some of this crafted off screen, and we will be right back. I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. We got our polonium pellets in the process of being made. We got some other machines down here set up. I do know now what this thermal evaporation controller does. I need that to make brine, which is going to turn into lithium, which then I can use to make lithium dust, which is what I'm going to need to make some of these items up here. So lithium dust I'm going to need to make like my basic induction cell and a few other things that are involved in like the mech suit and some of the bigger machines. These I don't think need it, but I am just going to make all of this stuff off camera. I know how many I need to make, so it's going to take a while to actually get all of that crafted, and I don't want to just sit here with you guys on screen and do that, because it'll be boring for you, it'll be boring for me. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you later.